I'm sure, as you can imagine, there's been a lot of noise since the Scottish League Cup final on Sunday. You've had fans, pundits, in the media already. You've only been here 2 weeks. Some questioning your position already. Has that been a bit of a surprise for you?
No, because this is my job. This is a normal action. Don't forget that I come from Europe, so I know the way it works. And to be fair, also in MLS is the same. Not with the same intensity, obviously, but I've been a player also, so no problem with that. They can say what they want, and I understand that. After that, do I accept or not? This is not the topic. The topic is to be good with my players, to be good on the practice, and to be good also during the game to win games.
How confident are you that you can turn it around, really prove those kind of early doubters wrong?
I don't have to prove anything for anybody. Simple as that. I have to just be coherent with my team and to do my job as the best as I can. And after that, I think that things will turn on my, not on my side, but it's going to be more positive. So for the moment, it's been 10 days that I'm here. Like I said, I knew that before I came here that it could be difficult regarding the situation, regarding the fact that this is the first time for everyone to have a coach who comes in the middle of the season like this. So I knew that it could be a lot of adversity, but again, like I said, I'm really happy to be here, and I do my job as the best as I can, and after that, things will go in a more positive way.
What sort of response did you get from the players in training this morning, and how confident are you that they're fully bought in and fully invested?
Really well, since the beginning. For me, the most important is to get this connection with the players, to let them know why I do what I do, regarding the way I want to play, the way I want to defend, the way I want to compete. And every day I see that there is an improvement. So it's true that for you cannot see it because you are not with me. But for me, why I'm really confident is because I can see every day something really interesting, and many things really interesting. And this is step by step we're going to go towards what I would like to do, yes.
Wilfried, you said that you knew there could be adversity when you came in. Mm-hmm. Did you envisage that it could be this tough?
Yes, because I am a pragmatic guy. My background has been like that in terms of face adversity, and also I've learned to be confident but also humble. So that's why I knew that this possibility could happen. And again, I'm not the first guy. It happens to many coaches and so on, and also the best coach. And this is part of the job. That's why we study for that. That's why I try to detach myself from that. And yeah, that's it.
You talked after the game on Sunday about some self-doubt that your players have. Have you spoken to them about that, and what needs to change to give them less self-doubt in the match?
No, self-doubt for me is normal as a human being when you want to succeed. If you don't have self-doubt, it's because you are not true to yourself. So after that, the idea is to compete with the self-doubt. And for me, this is the message that I had with them, because I know that they can do really well. The first half was really interesting. I think that we should have scored more goals. And after that, the second half was not bad, but we didn't execute the same way we did it in first half because of us. Again, with a lot of humility because of us, because I think that we could have done something better. But at the same time, I understand them. New coach, new way of doing things, new stuff. Not a lot of time. But again, I'm really, really positive because they understand the situation. Obviously, we are not happy to lose games, and but again, the most important is to work every day and to be better.
Wilfried, you said that you don't have anything to prove to anybody. Some might suggest after 3 straight defeats, you do have stuff to prove. Why do you feel you don't have anything?
Understand me well. As a coach, your job is to win games. So I know that. So myself already is really the pressure that I put on myself to help my players to be good Nobody else can put more pressure on me. Now, the fans, the people, you guys, media, I don't have results, so this is normal that you're gonna doubt on me. But this, I cannot do anything because I try to do my best and I want to do my best. And after that, it's about time. So what I say, I don't have to prove anything to anybody is because the only thing that I have to prove is to be good with my players on the pitch, to help them to have good performance and to win games. This is the most important. And after that, if we are able to do that, naturally, the doubt that people have on me is going to be different. But this, I cannot do anything with that. And obviously, I will not tell you that I'm happy for that. I am a human being. So obviously, I would like that everything goes well. I would like that everybody likes me. I would like that. But this, I cannot control it. So the most important, like I told my player, yes, we want to win games, but give your best. And by giving your best, you're going to be able to maybe to maximize your chance to win. And this is something that it applies for me too. So that's why I understand your question. I'm not saying that I don't care about people say. I'm saying that I need to be good with myself first and to be coherent with my players. And after that, we'll see.
Do you shield yourself from what people say on the outside? Do you disassociate with that?
Yes, because again, this is part of the job. Understand me well. I'm not saying that I have a, how can I say that in English? I have a, protection, then I'm invincible. No, I am a human being. We all have emotions. But I decided to go this way to protect myself. Simple as that. Because like I said in the beginning, everybody can talk in our job. And I respect that. Because this is your job. To criticize me and sometimes to do good things. And I know that. So that's why for me, I don't like to waste time on that. The only thing that I know is I receive a lot of messages from my family to ask me if I'm okay. So it means that maybe I get killed, but it's okay.
That must be helpful for you at a tricky time that you get support from your family.
Yeah, but again, I told my family that it's going to happen. Because when you become a coach, and again, I'm not inventing stuff. We have good coaches, best coaches in the world. They've been also criticized because this is part of the job. So again, I'm not saying that I am invincible. I'm saying that I decided to focus on what I can control, and what I can control is what I do every day on the pitch with my players to get better with my players.
Have you received a similar support from people above you here at the club, like the chairman, the chief executive, and so on?
I am grateful. I'm going to stay polite, but I'm very grateful with the people that I work with. How can I say that? They know why I am here. They protect me. They know what I want to do for the club. They know where we are at this moment, and we knew this moment could happen. But they know, this is the most important, where do we want to go? So after that, there is bombs. Obviously, like I said, I would have preferred the opposite, because trust me, when we do this job, when we lose, this is so difficult, so painful, but this is part of the job. But the club, the people within the club, the board and everyone has been spot on.
You say there's a connection between yourself and the players. When will we see the fruits of that labour on the pitch? When do you think we'll see your style of football that you're trying to implement working and getting results?
I think that if you are honest, you saw already certain things. I think so. Because I think that we have good first half against Earth. We had a good second half against Roma. We had a good first half against Samuren, but it was not enough. Now, this is only the beginning. This is not enough regarding what we want to do and what I want to do in terms of the big picture. But like I told you, every day I see improvement. I never did a session saying that we struggle at this moment. Step by step, we put everything to connect and to a better performance, consistent performance, I would say.
Wilfried, there's a lot of criticism of the fact that you immediately introduced your formation, your style of play straight away. Do you stand by that decision? Do you now just try to accelerate the process of the players learning that, or do you think, reflect, maybe you step back a wee bit from that?
No, again, if I'm here to not to please myself, I'm here to find a way to help my player to play together, offensively and defensively. So after that, this is totally normal that people criticize me or tell certain things regarding the system or the way I play because I don't win for the moment. But like I said, I'm going beyond winning. And when we're going to win, I'm going to go beyond winning. Because for me, it's about character, it's about personality, it's about coherence, it's about also the way you want to play offensively and defensively. And there is nothing about the system. This is about the desire to compete every time. And after that, fans or people, again, for sure I want to have all the fans on board with me. But this, I cannot control that. The only thing that I can control is what I do on the pitch. So that's why for me, yes, I know, and I'm asking a lot of questions to see what I can do better. But when again, it's a bit difficult to say that because for the moment I haven't won. But when we're gonna win, it's gonna be the same. It will not change for me because my job is to make the team better when we win, and also when we lose.
When you say go beyond winning, what do you mean by that?
Beyond winning is, like I said, we all want to win games. Okay, we all want to win games, and I want to win games. Yes, I would like for the players to win games, just to validate what we do. But again, this is not talking about win. What do you have to do to win? And for the moment, we haven't won, so it means that we have certain things that we have to do better. But the way we do it, we are on the good step to maximize our chance to win. So that's why I'm talking about beyond winning. Because the winning part, it's here. We have to win. We know that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now, is it possible to go beyond winning? What do we do to win? Like I said, in the second half, I think that we could have played with more personality. I think that maybe we could have adjusted certain things. So the how is important. And with the how, in a better way, the consequence is the win, if we can. So that's why, for me, I want to go beyond winning. So what does it take to win? Do you understand what I mean? This is my explanation for that.
So you've obviously, the games continue, game on Wednesday, Saturday. There's very little time on the training pitch. How do you accelerate that process of the players totally understanding?
So difficult, because again, we played the final, and yes, we lost the final, and so sad for that, so disappointed for that. But at the same time, they deserve to play the final. So it means that we are 2 games behind everyone, and I would have preferred to have maybe more time. Not maybe, I would have preferred to have more time, to have a normal week to train, because when I talk to the players, I have to do only videos. But as you know, there is people that are visual, they have to see. There are people that are auditive, they have to listen, but there are people that we have to move them on the pitch. And for the moment, I don't have the time for that, it's a fact. And again, this is not an excuse, because I knew that before. But my point is, it's a fact. And as a coach, we need time, but at the same time, we know that we don't have time. So that's why, for me, it's new, but I know what to do, and I can tell you that every day there is an improvement. You are not able to see it because you are not with us. But now, I cannot talk too much because results are important. And for the moment, I have nothing. But I know that it will come.
Wilfried, you mentioned that you would have preferred a little bit more time to try and get your ideas across and your new style of play with the players. With the benefit of hindsight, given how the first 3 games have gone, is there any part of you that's got a little bit of regret about taking the job at the time?
No, understand me well. When I said more time, because he asked me a clear question regarding we play every 3 days. So I'm talking about this.
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, if you were to delay coming here,
no, because I am how can I say that in English? Life, it's about moments, and it was the moment to come. So I decided to come because everybody wanted me to come, and me also, I wanted to come here. So that's why now it's easy to talk about if I would have done something different. If I did it at this moment, it's because it was the best way to do it. So I don't think about this. And I'm happy to be here. And again, you're going to think that I'm crazy, but I'm embracing this adversity because I know that I'm getting better. And again, I would have preferred to avoid it, but life is like that. And I knew that this possibility could come. So again, be on the pitch, be good, be coherent, be what you need to do to help the team to win, be better, and so on. And after that, we'll see.
Wilfried, how comfortable do you think the players are in terms of trying to play the style of football that you want them to, both on the training pitch and then taking it to a match?
First of all, this is not rocket science, what I'm saying in terms of football, because I have the feeling that my style of play, this is something that this is, I don't know, no, I am a coach with just ideas, and they did it before. I just asking my players to play with few nuances, but I don't try to invent football, just to be clear. With the way we defend, we defend. This is the same principle, this is the same concept. Now, the back five that I play with. So when a team play with a back four, okay? So when the opposite team play with the front five, it's a 5v4, correct? Yeah. Who do you think will come back? He will come back to create a 5v5. The winger. Okay? So me, I have already a winger on this position. And the idea is when the ball is up, you have to jump for the ball. So we play with the back four. This is not a back five. So the system is useless to talk about this. This is useless. Because again, the idea is when we play with a back four and the opposition play with 6 players between the line, most of the time players has to come back to create a 6v6. Okay? Me, I don't ask my players to come back. I ask them to attack because they are already in position. So that's why for me, now it's about profile, it's about trying to speed up the process a bit to know the player a little bit better. I know the player, but now the context, how to cope with pressure. Because again, I like to be here because I told them, it's unbelievable to play for this club and in front of this crowd. Why? Because when we connect 3, 4, 5 passes and we attack the box, they are so happy. And this is my football. And when we lose the ball and we try to win the ball back and we make tackles, they do the same. And this is my football too. So now, is when things doesn't go the way we want, is it possible to keep going? And this is this little gap that I try to convince my player to face this adversity. Because I believe with the standard of this club, we need this kind of player to play with personality. And this is not easy to be a player. This is not easy to play at home because it can be really good, but when things doesn't go the way we want, you have to be, I'm going to stay polite, but really strong to cope with that. So my job is to help them to be good on that. They know how to play football. This is just to change certain things, but I can see every day good stuff. So that's why I am really eager to see what next, the game coming, and the next game coming, and so on and so on and so on, to be able to reverse this kind of situation. Because I know that they want to do well, but now we need to be more consistent.
Okay.
Can I?
Okay. Just injury-wise, is Kelechi going to be out for a while? How's Anthony Ralston?
No, Arson is okay, and but Kalia is going to be out.
Is it hamstring?
I'm
How
sure,
long?
but I don't know yet for the moment. I don't know the timeline for the moment, but he won't be available for tomorrow.